Hi everybody, just a little quick video to talk about something people ask a lot, and that would be how to enhance or upscale your images that you take from Midjourney. So what I like to use is Fotor, which is Fotor.com. There are a lot of different options for upscaling images. When you ask in chat what people use, you get a lot of different answers. This is the one that I use. Fotor is not a free service, but it's economical. It's $31.99 for a year, which I think is a pretty good deal, considering everything you get for it. So I have added this image in here. We're going to take a look at some of the options here in the AI tools section. These are the items that they recommend that you start out with. And so this one, I've taken the one tap enhance. I find that with darker colors that it takes a little bit of the brightness, the depth of color off of it, and that's just fine if that's what you're looking for. Personally, I'm not always looking for those lighter tones. I just generally like these brighter, deeper tones. And then the next option is the AI Enlarger. So you can see where it says upscale, denoise, and enhance your images in seconds. Size up to 1576 by 1576 pixels. And you can, that's 2 times, or you can, I guess you can do none. I haven't tried that. So if you zoom in here, you'll see that there's a little wand here down the center, and you drag this across the image like this, and you can see how much it changes. There's a good location to look at. See this dark line around this center here and around here. You can see how much clearer it gets by applying the AI Enlarger. You can do it again and get an even sharper image. I don't always find that really makes much difference to me. If you zoom in, you get this little preview box here, and you can zoom around just by dragging that in the box. You can remove things. Let's give that a try. Let's say, for example, you don't like this section right here. Click that. One little click. See how it made that darker blue? And then remove. You can change the size of your brush. You can change it from smear to eraser. Smear usually works pretty good for these kinds of images, but for a lot of things you want to use an eraser instead. And just like that, I've kind of blended and smoothed out just that one little section. You can do it again. You can make it more. I found out in a different one earlier that it did take off a lot more color than I was expecting it to. But the more you click it, the more color will come off. And then background remover. There's not a lot of background on this one, but there are quite good options for it. You can use auto. You can use different settings up here. You can choose sections that you do not wish to remove, and change the background, create a shadow. And so that's really a very useful background remover. See, it did take out a little bit there. So it does a good job of trying just to find the background, but sometimes it takes out a little bit too much color on these kinds of images. There's AI skin retouch for photographs. There's an image generator, so you can type in what you would like and get an image, just like in Midjourney. Also, Kiddle has some pretty good AI generating tools. Then we have AI art effects, which are pretty cool. You can change the color scheme or the style of the image that you have in there. It's a lot of fun. especially like with images that, changing it to ink or different style of art. So you see that changed it quite a bit for sponge dabbed. Let's see what Sketch does to it. Pretty cool. Be nice if they'd add a coloring book as an option in this section so that you could just instantly turn any image into a coloring book image. That'd be very cool. And color splash is like if you have black and white, you can put a splash of color somewhere. HDR is you can compare different images. I haven't really played with HDR yet. I'm looking forward to it. So that's a quick tour of Fotor. It's a very cool app. I really recommend it. I think I'm really getting my money's worth out of it for that price. And then while I'm here, I'd like to just show you one other thing that's useful for making tiles in Midjourney. If you need a tutorial on how to do tiles, let me know, and I'll be happy to make one. Maybe I'll make one anyway, just because a lot of people ask about that too, and I like making tiles. And tiles has gotten a lot better in Midjourney 5.1. So anyway, once you have made your tile in Midjourney, you want to make sure that it's really seamless. And that's where this website comes in. This is the Seamless Texture Checker, and I'll put a link down below for that. So you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can see how well your tile is. I think this is the one we were just looking at. So as you can see, it just does a really nice job, and if it's not tiled, you will see it right away. So it's an extremely helpful tool, and I very much recommend that as well. If there's any other tools that you'd like to know more about, I can make more tutorials about it. I can make videos about Midjourney, Kittle. I do use Canva for some things, but there's a lot of better videos than I would do with that. I just use it for really basic things. I use Kittle for a lot of things. I make my mock-ups with Kittle mostly. I use Printful for my print on demand. I use Shopify for my website. I use Repper to make small pattern repeats, different types of patterns. There's some other like resizing tools that I use sometimes if I need to go larger. PNG tools, something like that. I forgot. I'll have to look. I can put that one in the description too. I have to look that one up to make sure I have the right website for it. I use ChatGPT for some things, although I don't use it for making prompts very often. I almost forgot one thing here. This is the AI tools section, but if you go down to the adjust section, you can also get your main AI tools right here. But down here are some things that are really helpful. There's the crop. So if you want to change the size of your image that way, it's very easy to do. It's got some nice preset images, and you can make or preset sizes, I mean. And then the rotate and flip, very helpful. Sometimes you want to mirror an image, and not all services offer that effectively. But the resize tool is something that people are always asking about, how to make images bigger for print-on-demand services. Some of them require a different dots per inch size, so you'll want to review the specific place you want to upload an image to make sure you have it in the right place. But I believe you can go up to 4,000 here. And just apply that. And now your image is large enough to meet most print-on-demand services. That's everything off the top of my head. So if there's something else that you'd like to know more about, let me know. And other than that, have a great day. I appreciate you stopping by. Bye-bye.